gentlemen, and welcome to Tuesday morning's live stroll. What a big difference 24 hours makes, eh? Exactly the same time as we came out yesterday, but it almost feels like we're an hour earlier than yesterday. The light this morning is just terrible in comparison to see what we had yesterday. Now, I did say this to you. As soon as we have an overcast morning, this may show it up for what it is. At the minute, the bright mornings are what are helping with the lighter strolls. We had a lot of rain overnight. Don't know how well that's coming out on the camera, but we did. And obviously it's quite cloudy and overcast, so hence, yeah, thank goodness we've still got all the torches out. Because there's no way we would have been doing this morning without them. Quite extraordinary difference in, say, 24 hours makes. Well, let's look at go. So weather report today, 9.8 degrees. Let's just call it 10 degrees for round money. So, quite nice. No wind. Hopefully we don't get any rain. Not forecast for any more rain, so that's good. So what's everybody's plans for today? Normal work day, school day, leisure day? Where are you watching us from? What time is it where you are? All the normal questions we like to ask and get out of the way before we really start rocking and rolling. Quite a quiet day for viewing yesterday. Well, that's really done. Good morning to everyone joining up. Welcome to the live stroll this morning. If you were with me yesterday, you will notice a big difference in the light. We've had a lot of rain overnight, and it's made the morning very, very dull to start. So if we'd have got the lights like we did yesterday, we wouldn't have been able to do the stroll. Simple as that this morning. So yeah, we're all ship shape and proper. Where's everybody watching us from? What time is it where you are? Usually leads to some nice chats, finding out where people are from. I say we are still doing the field stroll this morning, regardless of the weather. It's all right now, and it'll just be a bit damp over there, so nothing really to worry about. Hopefully some of you have been with me before. If you haven't, do make sure you like and subscribe. It does mean lots for the channel. We're a bit of a rubbish few days with subscribers, unfortunately, which is slowed progress down with the channel a little bit. But we're still closing in on 1,000 subscribers, just slower than I anticipated. So, yeah, any help you can give will be massively beneficial. Go on, Azra. Go on, Azra. Good girl. So where is everybody watching from this morning? Anywhere exotic? We're in a sleepy village. It's outside Cambridge, between Cambridge and London. As I said, only 10 degrees, so it's quite just as we've made this turn, we've turned into a bit of a headwind. Not really very much of it, but a little bit then. As I said yesterday, I enjoy it so much when Azra just leads on. She's got the freedom. She's just so much more happier doing this stroll than the residential stroll. She just goes to explore. It's just unbelievable, guys, as to the difference, as I say, 24 hours makes in the night. Yesterday morning, I promise you, a nice bright morning, basically light now. I mean, once we get to a bit where there aren't any street lights, you'll see the difference. It's just quite surreal this morning. Quite surreal. Good morning to everyone joining up. Welcome to the channel. Do make sure we like and subscribe. Does mean lots to the channel. And we're out on an early morning stroll around the village. Azra is the star of the show. Here she comes. Say, feels like we're an hour early than we were yesterday. I promise you we're not. It's exactly the same time. Just we've had a lot of rain overnight and it's just made it so overcast and so dark. Thank goodness we've got the lights still. Thank you for the like. Seeing that flash up. So don't forget to like and subscribe. It does really mean a lot to the channel. We're chasing down our 1,000 subscriber target. We're on 9 away from that at the moment. As I say, I've had a couple of hits since Sunday, which is a shame. It's unusual sort of to lose sort of 4 or 5 in a big succession. I do think sometimes a lot of sometimes accounts might be dormant and stuff like that. It's very unusual. I don't know why it should have happened, to be honest with you. Anyway, we go again, as they always say. So this is how dark it is. I don't know how, we're now in between streetlights. And you can see the street light up further. I mean, it is properly dark still. Crazy, really. In a bit, we'll be over the fields, and that's what worries me a little bit because although we're in an open space and it might be getting lighter all the time, we are going to have to suffer for a bit, guys. Just like I'm suffering with my Achilles at the minute. Still is not right, and it's aching like you wouldn't believe this morning. I don't know what's going on with it. Thought it would be sort of on the mend now. I don't know what with Julia hurting her knee and me doing this flipping Achilles. I'm walking wounded. Julia needs to make sure she's all right because she's going away with the football team. The under 15s, our football team, on Friday to Amsterdam, European tour. She's got to make sure she's all right. I'm staying at home looking after the dogs. Definitely think I got the better end of the deal, guys. Go on, Azra, good girl. So if you've been with me before, you will know we're now heading towards the fields, where a safe bet is, as long as Miss didn't go out in the garden at home, she'll be going to the loo fairly quickly, and we'll be able to proceed. But I'll wait and see. It's my bet before with you all. Come on, Azra. I get the feeling she's thinking about it, guys. I'm sorry to say. Yep, there she goes. No, she's thinking about it still. Getting her bag at the ready. Right, come on, Azra. Do it or don't do it. She's finally going, guys. I swear she listens, because no, she's not. She thought, no, not going to do that. Azra, come on. I've got a bag in my hand ready for you. Now you're not going. It's been a nightmare this morning, guys. An absolute nightmare. Right, I'm putting the bag away, Ezra, but I guarantee as soon as I do that, you'll decide you want to go. Finally, guys. Finally, she's decided. Sorry for the running commentary, but it's quite comical. I have to show you on camera the amount of time she's got ready to go and then hasn't. Unbelievable. Right, come on, Azra, let's go. Let's go. Good go. Right, guys, onwards. Sorry about that. 2 or 3 minutes of chaos from Azra. I didn't put Azra, not me. We couldn't drop on her. So we're now heading, this is the first of the 3 fields we cross, separated by a very tiny wooded area, this field, and then a far bigger one at the end of the next one. I'm just taken aback by the difference. I know I've said it already. The lack of light that we had yesterday. Sorry, the lack of light we've got today, whereas opposed to yesterday, it was fully light over here. And I think the camera, if I'm honest with you, is actually making it look lighter than it is. It really isn't that light at all. Like, it's very dull. Quite surreal. Anyway, this is why we've got the artificial lights. All helps. I didn't really talk about yesterday. Yesterday was relatively normal as can be. Work. James had football training last night. They got caught out in the first lot of the rain showers. Because I obviously heard it when I was at home. I heard it on the conservatory and it was pouring for a bit. It didn't last very long. It's only the overnight stuff that's really sort of come down. Didn't hear it tonight. I don't know if Judy say she heard it. No, but usually I hear it. I don't know. Anyway, so the gardeners out there will say we definitely needed the weather. Thank you for another like. And it's usually at this point we've had lovely sunrises, but because of the miserable morning we've got, no such luck this morning. I'm sorry about that, guys. Wait until tomorrow or later in the week. The weather's supposed to be amazing later on in the week and into the weekend. It could soon change, but that's what they're saying. Come on, Azra. Good thing about this stroll, guys, is as well is that it's pretty flat. That does help with the old Achilles pain I've got at the minute. Yeah, I was thinking last night, it didn't even feel that bad. And then this morning, in earnest, it's really come about again. So I don't really know what's going on. with it, to be honest with you. Okay, so this was the second field that we've just come across, and we're now heading into the wooded area where it is going to be a bit darker, guys. I've got my head torch on. Ashley's got hers on. I've got the old coat light on as well. It's the best I can do, I'm afraid. It'll only be for 4 or 5 minutes, and then we'll be out the other side. Just a nuisance. Morning to everyone joining up. Thank you for tuning in to have a watch. Do make sure you like and subscribe. Does mean a lot to the channel. Where's everybody watching from this morning? What time is it where you are? Azra is leading the way. I say, if you hit a bit of a dark point to join in with the live stroll, we will get lighter again when we come out the other side of this wooded area. So apologies for that. It will get lighter in about 2 or 3 minutes as I just swallowed the fly. I was saying this yesterday, I'll say it again. Listen to all these birds. This is a happy place. All the bird song, the beauty and nature of it all. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Good girl. This is one of the lucky things about living in a village surrounded by fields, wooded areas, all that stuff. Lots of different walks we can do. But I've sort of narrowed it down to sort of a few during the week that I can do sensibly with time and also getting the right amount of distance. Because we have a 2-mile target every day, which we always go over. Go on. Go on. So it's just going to be a bit dark through here, guys. You can see the other end. Not as dark as it was yesterday because I've got the lights. Go on. We're back out to the open field. Maybe lucky. Actually, not going into the stream. Maybe lucky and see one of the Cambridge to King's Cross trains in the distance. Maybe, this depends. We're not a lot earlier than we were yesterday, to be fair. Well, in fact, we're not even any earlier than we were yesterday. It's just so overcast and miserable this morning from the point of view of the cloud. It's pleasantly warm, sort of 10 degrees. It's not very helpful with the light this morning. As you might be able to see, Azra's colour light is clearly showing, which it never would have yesterday, I can assure you. And then what we do when we get to the middle point of this field, which is again in about a minute, we'll make the turn to go back, cross over the A10, which is what this came under. And that sort of takes us back towards home. So, hello from the UK. We are sort of near to Cambridge, I would say about 7 miles south of Cambridge, about 35 miles north of London. So if you look on a map, look on the A10, and you'll sort of see the general geography, where we are. So yeah, not the best morning from the point of view of the sunrise and what have you. From Glasgow, Scotland. What's your weather like this morning? Is it overcast this morning up there? I know you guys have lots of miserable weather from time to time up there. We're a lot more lucky down south. Azra bounding around, pulling my arm around. Sorry about that, guy. So this is the path that takes us back towards the A10. Got the old-fashioned bridge to go across at the end of this little path. Then I have to rein Azra in because we're crossing a busy road. At this time of the morning, you wouldn't think it'd be busy, but I've just been, whilst we've been talking, watching, it's been a fairly steady stream of cars going from north to south and south to north. I always just think there's some train barriers to our left down there. And I think when they come up, you always have quite a steady stream. When I come home from work, if I come home that way, I always know when I get to the top to try and cross the A10 when a barrier's just gone up. Because the amount of traffic certainly come from the from the north, is horrendous. And that can cost you 3 to 5 minutes to get across there. Anyway, enough boring traffic talk. Pardon me, let's enjoy the stroll. As I say, we are just about at the end of this path, which across the old bridge. That then takes us up to the A10. And then once we're across that, sort of plain sailing all the way back towards the high road. We'll go around the field, providing there's no dogs in there this morning. Cut through the science park, and then we'll be home. So we've got still at least another sort of 25 minutes to go, guys. So plenty of time to have a chat. Let us know where you're from. What time is it? Have a chat about anything you like. Keep it clean. My knowledge isn't brilliant on every subject, but I try and contribute. Okay, so we're now over the old bridge, going up to a little cutout which takes us up to the A10. Bring Azra in when we go through, make it safe for her as well. Azra, good girl, close. Hey, good girl. I've never been unfortunate enough to come meet someone, whatever time of day I do this stroll here on the other side. It would be horrendous. Well, you'd have to go back. All right, look left, look right. All good. There's a car coming, but far enough around the bend that we can get across. You might be able to hear it. Plenty of time. And Azra's going to do a little bit of agility training. Here she goes. Oof. Onwards we go. Everything's looking, nature-wise, everything's looking quite green, grown at the minute. You know you're moving into spring. Everything's looking lush, and yes, fully grown, as it were. I was only pointing that out, not so much the farmer's field there, but as you come across the stile, that sort of green, it looked like an ivy bush or something. It really needs to sort of come over now. Need to council need to have a look at some of these footways. Most of them were okay. The wooded area around the other side where we were is usually the one, but I'm told supposedly it's not the responsibility of the council. Usually, what's it word? Volunteers need to do it, which seems ridiculous to me. The volunteers have to do it. Thank goodness they do it. I don't know why the council feel it's not their responsibility. Anyway, on and on about stuff that they should do, and they don't. I think that'll probably be the same for anywhere in the world. You pay your council tax or whatever the equivalent is where you are in the world. You expect them to do the job, don't you, really? Anyway, lovely Azra. As I said many times before, guys, she is the star of the show. I just narrate. But this is where she starts getting a little bit the ump again because we get back into the residential sort of neck of the stroll. And although she still has the same freedom, there isn't as much to explore. Which is a shame. Welcome to everybody joining up. Good morning to everyone. Where's everyone watching from? What time is it where you are? Do make sure you like and subscribe. We're out every morning. We're closing in on 1,000 subscribers as well. We're not far away now, guys. So any help you can give, much appreciated. It really will be. Dear. I like some interesting chat in the morning. What exactly did I do? Let's see. Always makes me chuckle when I see something like that come through. Do they know I took the dog out for a stroll like I do every morning? Do they know I woke up this morning? All these things are factual. I'm a fond believer in not giving silly comments on oxygen, but that did make me chuckle. Anyway, we are heading down the moor towards the high road, so we will be cutting into a field, going around there. We'll then go back through the science park towards home, another 15-20 minutes, I reckon. Not too late to like and subscribe. We are out every day, usually for about 40 to 45 minutes, something like that. Which would be about right with my count, wouldn't it? We've been going just under half an hour. Longer strolls we do on a Sunday normally. I think Azra and I both did it last Sunday, about 3.5 miles on Sunday. And Azra, bless her, she was flaked out for the rest of the day, apart from when she heard food. Then she woke up again. Didn't want to miss out. Okay, so here is a field that we go around, walk around the outside of the football pitches. Come on, Ezra. Might see some bunnies in here. Don't always. Come on, Ezra. Lead on. Too much to sniff, isn't there, to worry about leading? I was talking yesterday about how bad our football match was on Saturday. Officiating wise, not playing wise, officiating wise. I'm sort of over it now. It really ruined my Saturday. Was in my thoughts Sunday, and I sort of spoke about it a few times yesterday to people at work. And then obviously we've got the return leg of the game tomorrow night at our place. I think in cold light of day, it was all very, very upsetting what went on Saturday. But life is just too short. I say this, and then the next time it happens, I'll be just as aggravated. But it's only because you care that you get like this, I think, was from my point of view, and I'm sure a lot of people's point of view, because you feel, they've worked so hard, these boys, this season, to put themselves in a position where potentially they could win the league. And to have the result robbed from them like it was by very bad officiating, admitted by the opposition management as well. It's a tough one to swallow. And all they can do tomorrow is win the game and then let other results look after themselves. That's all they can do now. They've got themselves in a good position, hopefully, to be promoted, providing they win tomorrow. But thereafter, the league is going to sort itself out, I'm afraid to say, with other results. So we'll wait and see. I always say, and it doesn't matter whatever level you're at, and I've played football at different levels over the years, if a team wants to win things in the wrong way, then good luck to you. If you want to try and do it in the correct way, sportsman way, then that is the better way, I believe. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that may disagree. Winning's winning, but there's ways of winning, and cheating isn't one of them. That's all I'm going to say. Come on, Azra, lead on. So we're now heading towards the science park. What are we on distance-wise this morning? 1.57 miles, perfect. So we will easily do over the 2 miles this morning. Looking forward to resting this Achilles this morning. He is absolutely killing me this morning. I was only thinking last night how much better it felt. And I've got my supportive boots on this morning. Still not doing anything. Go on, Azra, lead on. She's even getting a bit puffed out. What are we on now? 34 minutes ago. So I am like what I'm saying. I reckon we'll be home 10 minutes or so. I've had to stop a couple of times just to read your messages. I can't always read on the fly. And Azra decided she was going to take 3 minutes to decide where she wanted to go as well. Time, guys, all time. Oh, we've got a cat in front that's going to bolt in a minute and antagonise her. Don't know if you can see that at the top of your picture. Azra's more than clocked it. But I think she knows she's not going to get anywhere near it, so there you go, he's gone. Gone behind the bush. So it is now getting nicely light, guys. So I'm turning off all the lights because I think we'll be alright. I'm going to leave hers on just for now because we are going to go through the wooded area in a second. It takes us into the science park, but you can still just about make it out actually, her light. Come on, Azra. Come on. Even in here it's quite light this morning actually. But yesterday we sort of got to end here and we went back on ourselves because we couldn't go around that field. Obviously today we'll just cut straight through. We don't need to extend this morning. And to be fair, guys, I'm looking forward to getting home. As I said to you earlier on, my leg is absolutely killing me this morning. Haven't really said about what today's activities are really. Normal work day, normal as any work day can be. We then got an open day with James. I was just trying to think about what we were doing after it. We've got an open day with James. I'm finishing early today actually. Finishing at 4:30. And got to go straight home, literally get changed. Probably won't even change my jeans or my trainers, just literally put another t-shirt and a top on. Then we need to go straight off, I believe. So, all rush, rush, rush. Welcome to my world, guys. Last few open days and stuff have been pretty frantic some evenings. That and football. Football season finishes tomorrow for us. That's our final game of the season. So I'm quite looking forward to getting our Saturdays back between now and September. There's one more season left now before they then go up into the Adults League. And then ultimately they decide whether they want to do it or not. Some of them will, maybe. I'm not sure. Other things get in the way, I think. College, university. Not university so much because it's the colleges they'll be going to. I always forget when I sort of finished at school, I did sixth form. So you were of an age where you could go to university when you finished, or college. But of course, we don't have a sixth form at the schools locally, so they have to go to the sixth form colleges if that's what they choose to do. You can go out and do an apprenticeship and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, you don't want to hear about all of that. So we are making our way back up towards the high road. If you've been with me before, guys, you'll know a lot of this. I only give the commentary in case people are watching on the rerun or newbies. I know sometimes it probably gets repetitive, but It's worth telling people. And here we are back to main road. We're both ready to go get home today, Azra. You look like you're puffed as well. Been down the village today. Blues and greens, blues all recycling. Greenie's garden. Leavings are usually done before I go to work. The greens is usually a bit later, though they were very early last week. Strangely, all done before I went to work, which was about 7:30. Probably leave about 25 past this morning actually, because I've got a customer coming in early, and I did say I'd go in early for him. So we've just gone over about 2 mile. My watch just gave me the split time. This morning we will carry on. Houses that way. Come on, Ezra, lead on. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to call this one a day. Hope you have a wonderful Tuesday, whatever you get up to. We'll reconvene tomorrow.